MMO launching after 14 years of development, a game based on snow sports, and as always, a ton of new content for you to explore. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. Last weekend at PAX South, ArenaNet announced the upcoming Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns expansion that features a hefty dose of new content. The new expansion will focus on the steamy interiors of the Maguma jungle. One of the expansion's key features is a new mastery system that will allow level-capped players to continue to gain new abilities. Hang gliding in the jungle, anyone? Players will also explore new open-world maps, face off against fearsome new bosses, and take part in new storylines and events that can also feature challenging group content. The expansion will also introduce a new profession, the Revenant. This powerful hero channels otherworldly powers obtained in the mists to unleash chaos on the battlefield. And fans of the original Guild Wars are surely cheering as the long-awaited guild halls are finally being added to the game. Finally, some changes are coming to PvP, like a new Stronghold game mode. This finds players gathering supplies to hire soldiers, which are used to fight for control of heroes. Gamers will have to defend their stronghold whilst attempting to take their foes and defeat the rival guild lord. So far, there is no official release date for the Heart of Thorns expansion, but the beta events are close to being tested. What new feature are you most excited about? The original Star Trek series had a 5-year mission to boldly go where no man had gone before. Sadly, the TV show did not last those 5 promised years, but Star Trek Online has managed to fulfill that legacy and is celebrating its 5th anniversary, and players can join in on the celebrations. As always, for special occasions in Star Trek Online, Q has returned to act as a master of ceremonies. The centerpiece of this event is the Dust to Dust episode that brings back Garrett Wang as Captain Harry Kim. The episode features players squaring off against the remnants of the Vaudoir fleet, encountering the new flagship of the Kobali, and delving into a mystery revolving around Harry Kim that began over 30 years before. There's also a daily minigame that you can play to earn Q-mendations. Q will direct players to 3 different zones where they will have to stabilize an Omega particle. The more a player stabilizes, the higher their score. Once you earn 1,000 Q-mendations, you can turn them all in for a sweet new Kobali Samsar cruiser. The Star Trek Online 5th anniversary event lasts through February 26th. It was way back in 2001 when Robbie Zinchak first started working on the sandbox game 8-Bit MMO. Now, 14 years later, it is graduating from Steam Early Access as a fully playable MMO. This version 1.0 launch includes a new mode called Transponders and many other improvements since the title entered the Steam Early Access program in December of 2013. The Transponders game mode is a hybrid battle with PvE and PvP elements. Players build a base and then summon a raid consisting of monsters and other players. Enemies spawn in increasingly difficult waves, and the winning side is awarded gold for their victory. 8-Bit MMO launches with more than 650,000 registered users rallying behind it. These players populate the user-built virtual world that is purported to be larger than the land size of the United Kingdom. Developers note that even though the fan community might not be as humongous as other MMOs, what it does have is a more engaged community. Some users have written novels worth of fan fiction and have created 3D printed models of their characters. One fan even has a tattoo of the game. Critics have also recognized the ready charm and solid features of 8-Bit MMO through several awards. What do you think of the game? Let us know in the comments below. Firefall's public test server is now host to some of the new content being ironed out for a future release, including a new PvE zone, the Amazon Warzone. This warzone is where the chosen Razorwind clan is making their final stand. Firefall players will use the Valiant station as a base to launch their attacks against the Chosen. The goal of this new PvE zone is for players to capture outposts, which will then spawn additional content to explore. There are also several new Chosen encounters for the players to experience within the new zone. Another feature of the update is the new reputation system. The game is aiming to streamline the in-game currencies by replacing town-specific vouchers with reputation points, which are akin to experience. The more reputation points you earn from a faction, the more they'll like you, and the number of items that they're willing to sell to you will increase. The game is also looking at bringing in some of the corporations that have mostly been used for lore into the new reputation system. But the twist is that gaining reputation with one corporation may lower it with another. Some other aspects of the future update include the Big Game Hunt event, a new loot distribution system, and new ranged weapon modules. The Big Game Hunt is an event which has 12 named creatures spawning within Coral Forest, Certeo, and Devil's Tusk. What are you most looking forward to? Let us know in the comments. If you're the kind of person who wants to kick back after a hard winter, but still want to live the mountain life, I got a game for you. Snow is an upcoming open-world winter sports MMO that will give you the most realistic snow sports experience out there. With acres of virtual backcountry to explore, skiers and snowboarders alike have plenty to look forward to in snow. And now they even have a beta date to add to their calendars. As the snow caps recede and the powder turns slushy in spring, Poppermost Productions will roll out the Snow Closed Beta. From March 10th, early access members will get their in-beta lift passes. General signups will get theirs on March 28th. To find out more about the beta, be sure to check out our website. Reside Cloudside with help from your guild as the TERA Sky Castle system goes online next month. Coming in the next major content update for the game, TERA Sky Castles will be made available only for the top ranking guilds on each server. Ranking is determined through 2 new ongoing 4-week guild competitions. Guilds earn points from a range of activities, namely dungeons, battlegrounds, guild versus guild battles, and bird impression battles. Okay, fine, I made that last one up. What makes Sky Castles so awesome? Aside from their exclusivity, Sky Castles can be customized and will serve as the ultimate symbol of prestige and accomplishment for guilds. The update will also deliver other content, including a new 5-on-5 PvP battleground, a new hard mode of Baptismal Rise, and a new airship dungeon. The battle for Sky Castles begins on February 24th. Still no? Well, this is awkward. Alright, while you guys get pumped for Sky Castles, I'll bring the bird puns. I mean the 5-in-1. PlanetSide 2 broke the Guinness World Record for most players online in an FPS battle, with a total of 1,158 players simultaneously in one instance at a time. Congrats! Drive Club's Apex expansion pack is now available for about $6 and includes new cars, a series of new tour events, and even some new trophies to add to the cabinet. Capcom announced Dragon's Dogma Online this week, a free-to-play title that will feature some familiar faces and features from the popular franchise. 12 of the best World of Tanks teams in competitive play will converge in Warsaw, Poland in April for the game's 2015 Grand Finals, which are free to attend. And finally, there's still time for you to cash in on the Final Fantasy XIV free login weekend, which will run until Monday. Well guys, that's all the time we have for today, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. Once again, I'm Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week. But until then, I'll see you in Eorzea.